baby. Woo! Come on, man. Let's be great today, Mo. Be you, baby.
Tune back to throw for the Cardinals from his 32. Pass up the right seam, intercepted the 50-yard line. Ward comes up with it. Denzel Ward, his second pick of the season.
Pick! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Fourth quarter, baby, finish. Fourth quarter, finish. Hot donut. Leave him in a hot donut. Get you a fucking sack. Get you a fucking sack. We got all the bigs. Hey.
Tune gets the quick snap from behind the 50. He's being pressed, and he's going to go down right there at the 50-yard line, and it was Dalvin Tomlinson.
The Cleveland Browns are coming off a dominant performance against the Arizona Cardinals, where their defense absolutely shut them out. 7 sacks in this game. Absolutely demoralizing. Now, I know it is the Arizona Cardinals, but still, this defense throughout the entirety of the season has looked amazing. And actually, they're the only defense in the NFL that has allowed less than 2,000 yards of total offense to this point in the season. And when you look at the numbers, they tell you from right off the bat, this is the best defense in the NFL, and they are winning a bunch of their battles in the trenches, and that is the most important area. But also, the secondary has been absolutely lights out as well. Emerson allowing a 40.8 passer rating allowed when targeted this season, third best in the NFL. Cameron Mitchell had a grade of 91.3 versus the Arizona Cardinals, first among all defensive rookies in week 9. And then you look at Denzel Ward, who's allowing a 24.2 passer rating allowed in single coverage this season. Not only is his defensive line, getting to the quarterback at a high level, but they're also nasty in the secondary as well. And when you look at first downs allowed all season, it's not even close. The Browns have only allowed 88 compared to second place, which is like 120. Now, they have a big game coming up, and in this video, we're going to break down what they need to do versus the Baltimore Ravens to win this game, but also what they did versus the Cardinals that they should take over to this Ravens game. But if they win this game versus Baltimore, they have a 73% chance to win the playoffs. The only thing is, if they lose, that number goes way down, and the last time they played them, the Ravens had their way with their defense. Lamar Jackson looked absolutely amazing, combining for 4 touchdowns. We need this to change. And if the Browns can come out here and get a win, this would be massive. Okay, so one thing that's going to change this game right off the bat, before we jump into what the Ravens do so well, Deshaun Watson's in this game. Last time, week 4, they played the Ravens. They had Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Deshaun Watson will change the aspect of this entire game. But what the Ravens do so well in offense here is, and what Todd Monken has brought to this offense, they spread you out. In the past, they would, bring some tight ends in. They'd have a fullback in here. But now they have, 3 wide receivers. They spread out this offense, make you bring in some sub linebackers, and they get more physical around the front 5 and just run the football still. It's not like they're not running the football, but they're making their offense a ton more versatile. They spread you out. They make more sub linebackers come in, and they pound it down your throat. They got fast running backs with Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell, and then you got a guy like Gus Edwards. So they have a bunch of different guys who can just change the entire aspect of this offense. And this is why their offense is so good this year, because one, they're passing the ball at a high level, spreading out the offense, getting guys, more space to run routes, but also they're spreading you out, and they're making sub linebackers coming, allowing other teams to become less physical and them to still be physical up front as well. Now, what I say about the NFL lately is, the game is won in the trenches. And when you look at the Cleveland Browns, they have what it takes to win in the trenches on defense. Their offense needs to step it up big time next week, because the Ravens have been getting a lot of pressure to the quarterback throughout the entirety of the season. But the Browns do have what it takes to stop a team like the Ravens, who like to spread you out. They have the DBs to, guard your wide receivers in man coverage, but the linebackers, the defensive line, will have to come out here and be able to stop this run scheme, because if they can't, it's going to be a long, long day for the Cleveland Browns team. Okay, the Browns' first sack versus the Cardinals came on their 3rd drive. Here we got some pre-snap motion here. As we see, this is zone. Nobody cross formation. This is zone. All these guys just adjusted where their zones are going to be. But look, as the Cardinals try to set up a quick screen here, this is 1, 2, 3 guys beating them off the snap, basically just pancaking this quarterback in the backfield. I mean, that is OD. I don't even know how you managed to do that. I don't know how you managed to let that up. But let's watch this again real quickly as, you know, they're under center. You got a man in motion, adjust the zone. Look how quickly these guys get in the backfield. They need to do this against the Baltimore Ravens. They will win this game. And here we go. Next drive, 1st and 10. Clay and Tune's going to, you know, hand it off to the strong side here. This is you got a lot of blockers over here. Look what happens. I mean, dude. What do you expect to do? Guys, make sure you also do me a big favor. By the way, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the family, comment down below your score prediction with this Ravens and Browns game. That is a face mask, but it doesn't matter. It is a face mask, yes, but they got into the backfield so quickly, literally just a little bit of mistake. You clean it up. A huge play there by, I believe that's Elliott. I mean, that's back-to-back great plays by Elliott, to be honest. But yeah, comment down below your prediction for this Ravens game. Hit that like button, join the family, and also check out Underdog Fantasy. They're going to match your first deposit up to $100, which basically means free money. Free money. So go check it out. Use my code in the description. And we're going to be doing some pick'ems all year long. But without any further ado, let's get right back into some of this film. And the next play here is going to be an interesting one. Okay, here's a very, very good play here. Here you go, Zadarius Smith, the former Minnesota Viking, Green Bay Packer, coming off the edge, screaming off the edge versus a rookie quarterback who, you know, not very good in his debut. But honestly, why would you play this guy versus the Cleveland Browns? That was a mistake by their front office. But look, gets off the edge very quickly. Clay and Tune. And, you know, when you win these battles in the trenches, what you force the quarterback to do is make, one, bad decisions, poor throws, or just forced turnovers. So here we go here. Getting pressure. This dude knows he needs to get this ball out now. And, you know, he's got a guy wide open. This is a great route. They're running a curl scheme with some flats as well. Curl over the middle. This is open. Bad throw. Interception. Denzel Ward gets a pick. This is what happens when your front line is so good. And, you know, we know that Lamar Jackson isn't the best passer in the world in terms of accuracy. So these are similar things that they can do versus the Baltimore Ravens, but it starts up front. Myles Garrett, Zadarius Smith, Hurst, these guys need to get pressure on Lamar Jackson, and they will have a field day. And this is what I mean right here. Here we go. We got a 4-man front, 4 down linemen here. We're going to get a man in motion. We can tell this is zone coverage. Again, they fixed their zones. Cleveland doing a great job. Not really trying to disguise it, but they don't really need to disguise it. We're going to have a fake handoff, end around here to the running back, and then just right off the bat, you don't even have time to do anything. There's a guy right behind him, forces a fumble, and Browns ball. I mean, dude, the pass rush in this game was absolutely tremendous. And like I'm continuing to say, if they can do this against Baltimore, they win this game. They win this game easily. So let's see 93 here. Just absolute dominate this left guard here. Does even bite. Actually does bite. Would have had, if it was a run play, would have been stuffed in the backfield. But either way, big play there for Cleveland. Okay, so this is something the Ravens did such a good job with versus the Browns in their first matchup week 4. This pre-snap motion. What this does, look at, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. A bunch of these guys start rotating to the right side of the field. Now look at this. Look at how much open grass there is open here. And look at how many guys are stacking the right side of the field. If they don't give this to Zay Flowers, you're in trouble. And they don't. And they have great blocking. Easy touchdown for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. You need to be able to, you know, play well with the pre-snap motion. Obviously, send guys to the right, but also you need guys to stay home to the left because this is what they do. This is their offense. You need to play better during these type of plays. If the Browns can limit this, the way they run this pre-snap motion, don't force one side. You got to stay home. Make sure you guard Lamar Jackson because he is a guy who can make plays on his feet. 99% of the time. If they can stay home, defend the run, defend the read option, very well, and also take away the time he has in the pocket, they are going to win this game. Deshaun Watson being back, is going to help them so much. You never want to throw at a rookie in Dorian Thompson-Robinson versus a great defense in Baltimore. And you don't really want to send, a rookie in general versus Baltimore or Cleveland, like we saw Clay and Tune. But I feel like these DBs, these pass rushers, are going to do a good job. We need to see them win in the trenches. If the Browns come in here, win in the trenches, they will dominate this football game. And yes, the Ravens have looked really, really good thus far. They've, smacked teams around like the Lions. They just smacked the Seahawks this week. The Browns are a team who can upset them. And I think if there is a team that can upset them, it is the Cleveland Browns. I think they will come out here. I think they're going to, showcase what they really have defensively because, not even just on paper, on the field, this is the best defense in the NFL, in my opinion. But comment down below, what is your score prediction for this game? Do you think the Ravens come out here and surprise some people, or do you think the Browns come out here and shock some people in Baltimore? Let me know what you guys think. But what it comes down to is the trenches. What it comes down to is stopping this read option game. The motion, the pre-snap motion really gets them focusing on one guy. They need to be able to be versatile, more dynamic defensively, and they will win this football game. So comment down below your score prediction. Let me know who you think needs to step up the most if the Browns want to win this game. Subscribe, hit the like button, join the family. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.